Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Marvelous Monday. I hope you had a wonderful time of celebrating the goodness of the Lord. I know we did on yesterday here at the Fountain. Congratulations again to all of you who are graduates, and we pray for those who will be graduating in this ensuing week. We know that God is doing great and marvelous things. God always leads us to a new place that we've never been before. Today, I invite you to look with me in the book of Exodus, the 13th chapter, verses 17 through 22. It begins to share with us a very powerful message, how God is leading the Israelites out of the wilderness, and he is leading them towards the promised land. Now, Pharaoh finally lets them go. And as Pharaoh lets them go, God says, I'm going to take you to a land that is a promised land. But God knows his children. He knows the Israelites. Remember, they had been slaves for all of these years, and they were not used to standing up for themselves. So God allows them to take a route to the promised land, which is not the most direct route. He allows them not to go through the Philistines' territory, because there would always be someone that they would have to be confronted with. The Philistines were very powerful warriors. The Israelites had never really been in a battle because God had already fought their battles. And so now they find themselves leaving to go to the land of promise. And God says, I promise I'll be with you. Therefore, I'm going to take you around the area of the Philistines because I know you're not ready for the fight. You know, this begins to remind all of us that God knows just how much we can bear. God knows what battles we'll have to fight. God knows when we're ready and when we're not ready for the battle. He knew the Israelites were not ready, so he took them a roundabout way before they had to engage in any straight head-to-head combat with anybody. He took them towards the Red Sea. He wanted them to see that he would fight their battles. So as they get to the Red Sea, they carry along with them the bones of Joseph. In this text, we begin to find out there was a Pharaoh who did not know Joseph. And for that reason, they're making sure that they take the bones of Joseph with them. That was what Joseph had asked. They were taking his bones to make sure that his bones would be resting in the promised land. Now here we begin to see, as the Israelites make their conquest, as they make their trip, God does something that is so powerful to remind them he would never leave them nor forsake them. He gave them a pillar of fire by night, and he gave them a cloud during the day to let them know that I will lead you, I will guide you. Thank you for that great old hymn. Lead me and guide me all along life's way. For Lord, if you lead me, I know I will not stray. God was with them day and night. And as the Lord did not remove the pillar of fire or the cloud, he let them know that I'm going to be in front of you. You just follow me, and you will always end up in the right place. You know, we must remind ourselves when we get to the point in our lives that we're ready to start a new course, that if we let the Lord lead us and guide us, we'll always be in the right place. I hope and pray that you and I can be like the Israelites, that we can trust God for him to lead us and guide us. Right now, they're being very obedient, and let's you and I learn from them and be obedient to follow God. That way we'll never get ourselves in trouble that we will not be able to get out of. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Always know in this year of 20 and 23, God is going to bless you bigger and better than you ever thought you would see. And I'll look forward to talking with you again on tomorrow.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.